Hey guys, Pie Guy Rules here, and alright, last part we took out Misty, and now took out Misty. Yeah, we took her on a date. Well, we'll see Misty on a date soon. Anyway, today we are going to be battling Surge, but epic music. Because of time constraints, I don't think I can get through all of the trainers in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it up into two parts. The first part I'll be doing the first two trainers, and the second part I'll be doing the last trainer and Lieutenant Surge. So that way I'm not rushed for time at the end. Alright, so first we got a sailor here, and obviously he has all not all water type, mostly water type, and a bird and a fighting type. So we're gonna have and we're gonna send out Dee Dee. And for water type, we'll send out Link, and I guess Houdini.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
Aha! I sent out a Spearow, or Spear Lore. Let's body slam. Yeah, we'll body slam again. No. I swear there's gotta be like 20 different versions of the trainer battle theme. Like, between the anime and between, like, Brawl's remixes and between all of the Pokemon games, there's gotta be, like, a ton of different trainer music. I actually have to edit together a bunch of different trainer music together for a little project I was working on. Nothing to do with Let's Play Pokemon, though. So I shouldn't be talking about it. Alright. Shelter. I love Shelter's tongue there. It's interesting, to say the least. I wonder how Cloyster looks in this game. Oh, dang, it has ice... Dang. It has Ice Beam, so I guess I'll send out Houdini, because if Ice Beam hits Link, he's done for. Ice is one of those types that we have a blind spot for on my team here. All I have that's good against Ice is Ms. Nitto's Fire Blast, but I'm not sure if... I think Ms. Nitto's weak to Ice, too. I think we got this. Chop Lore. I'm not sure if I should tell you guys my attack or just do it and... Well, nah, I'll tell you guys what I'm attacking with. Something of note is that I do believe that Houdini's star actually isn't in his blue sprite. I believe that's true. Little piece of trivia there for you. I'm just full of useless trivia about Pokemon games, aren't I? Alright, it's time for the rocker. Trainer 2. Well, he has all electric types, so, and Porygon, so we'll send out Dig Dug, Ms. Nitto, and we'll keep Houdini on the side in case he pulls out Porygon.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Magnum Ace. Digger Earthquake. We'll try Earthquake. No.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon show.
Haha.
Taken down on the word go.
Taken down on the word go, yeah.
Major action already.
You said it, announcer, narrator guy. Ooh, an Electrode.
Are entirely different types.
I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before, but I love the mannerisms of the Pokemon. Like when they're not battling, how they just kind of bop around and stuff. Like, Electrode kind of grunts and like rolls around a little bit. I think they got the mannerisms of all these Pokemon down pretty good. Sorry if I've already said that. I'm not sure if I have. Oh, watch 4 HP. Bogus. Time for some slashing. And of course, Electrode being the fastest Pokemon in this game goes first. Wow. Killed himself. Alright. Nice eyes there, dude. It's funny.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon.
Buzzace. Lime green Electabuzz. Earthquake again.
The battle has become one-sided.
Aw. Dang it, he went first.
Mega Punch.
Ha! It's about as useful when we had Mega Punch on Kadabra way, or Abra way back when.
Wow, that's an effective hit.
Oh, savage.
Both Pokémon appear weak.
Your mom appears weak. Oh! Miss.
There it goes.
Oh, darn.
Good hit. And it's down.
Alright, you did well, Dig Dug.
We're waiting for the next Pokémon.
We're waiting. Send out Houdini, because Miss Dinner doesn't have anything that's particularly effective on him. And if I have nothing that's particularly effective, I send out the guy that knows Psychic, because that was such a broken move and a broken type in this game.
The remaining Pokémon stock is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly.
Haha, get it? Sparks fly, ha ha ha. These electric types.
A psychic flash.
Bam!
It's a hit.
I'll hit you with my hippie psychedelicness.
And there goes the battle.
Alright. Now, I had originally filmed this in 2 parts and planned on releasing it as 2 parts, but they both fit together quite nicely, so I'm just gonna leave this in one. Alright, so we gotta fight the old dude. He is very easy. All he has is fire types and the 2 Nidorans. So we're gonna use Vapor, and we're gonna use Alakazam, super effective against the poison type Nidorans, and we'll send out Nidoqueen just to be awesome in case we want to have a Nido on Nido action fight. Obviously, a huge Surf here. Yeah, the reason that this part is, I'm doing post commentary on this part is because I had to film this take, these last two battles, about 10 times. It wasn't because this battle caused me any problems, it was because of the next battle, with Lieutenant Surge. You wouldn't think he'd be difficult, but trust me, he is, and we'll get into why later. But, anyway, this battle's very easy. If you have a water type, send it out, and the 2 Nidos are fully unevolved, so, or not fully evolved, I should say, not evolved at all, so their stats are very low, so they're easy to battle too. I'm also not sure why they had a fire type guy right before the electric type gym, but what are you gonna do? Oh, there's this rumor that if you press A while attacking, you're more likely to get a critical hit or do more damage. So, I'm gonna start trying that from now on. I'm not sure if it works or not, but hey, it couldn't hurt. Look at Charmander just feigning. It's pretty funny. And also, as a side note, this is the first part I've recorded after Black and White. After I've gotten and played Black and White. This is the first part I've recorded. So, yeah, you know, as far as, it's funny because Black and White actually kind of draws a little bit from this. In the Pokemon's mannerisms and stuff, it kind of does take a little bit from it. I mean, obviously it's not in full 3D like this was, but the fact that it has Pokemon's movements when they're not battling, yeah, Black and White is very reminiscent of this, in the way the Pokemon move and stuff. And I have to imagine that they took some inspiration from this game when creating past Pokemon's movements. Say that battle was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, yeah, we ruthlessly beat an old man. Now it is time for the tough one. Lieutenant Surge. Now, Lieutenant Surge should not be difficult in any manner. He should not. But he is. And I'll tell you why, when we get to it. But as for right now, we're going to send out Dig Dug first for obvious reasons. We're going to also send out, I believe it is Link and Houdini we're going to send out. Why not Ms. Nitto? Again, there's a reason for that, but we'll be getting to that. So yeah, he sends out Magneton. Magneton does not have Levitate in this game, so it's an easy Earthquake or Dig to defeat it. And I think I might actually do it in one Earthquake, or I bring it. See, super effective critical hit. Yep, that'll do it. Awesome. I like how Magneton just falls apart. Pretty cool. Like all his screws come undone and stuff. Alright, here we are. Here is the reason why this gym battle is a lot harder than it should be, considering we have 2 ground types. I'm switching out. Why am I switching out? Just wait for it, folks. The answer's really quite annoying. You see, Lieutenant Surge decided to get 2 event Pikachus. Yes, his Raichu and his Pikachu both know Surf. So if you have a ground type and you plan on using your ground type to just go through all of his Pokemon really easy with Earthquake, not gonna happen. Electric types are fast. Pikachu and Raichu will usually go faster than your ground type, and they'll use Surf, which is like a one-hit KO for them because it's super effective against ground. It's so cheap because to get a surfing Pikachu in this generation, you have to beat like you have to beat some special all of the cups in the stadium mode of this game, and have a Pikachu with you. Use a Pikachu in every single one of them, and so to get a surfing Pikachu was not an easy task. It was possible, but not easy in these games at least. I mean, later generations they gave them out as events and through Pokewalker and such. But in this game, you had to really work for it. It was not a common thing for a Pikachu or Raichu even to know Surf. And so, and you weren't expecting it either. Like, the very first time I did this, I had no clue that he was going to have Surf. And so I just got blown away. And then when you lose, you have to start from the beginning. So it's not like you can keep rebattling and trying out new tactics. And there are some cases when he's used it, both Raichu and Pikachu in the battle. And I don't... It's very difficult. So I didn't have Nido Queen come in this because she couldn't... All she would do is get blasted away by Surf. She doesn't have anything that's super effective against them. Oh, and on another side note, he'd have an Electrode too. So even if you did have a ground type and you somehow got past the 2 Surfs, even if you had like 3 ground types, he could still self-destruct and KO one of them really easily. So as you can see here, it took me Venusaur and almost all of Houdini to do this, and I really lucked out. This really, look at that. Thankfully his last Pokemon was not Pikachu. And I mean, it's also a cop-out to have Raichu know Surf too, because I mean, sure, surfing Pikachu is kind of iconic, especially because of Pokemon Snap and whatnot. But to have a surfing Raichu, that's fairly unheard of. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could. It's not impossible, but I don't know. It's just kind of like Pikachu seems to be the one that should have it, and the fact that he has 2 Pokemon that has it is very cheap. And it didn't suit well for our team. I lucked out with this battle because he didn't have Electrode, and he only had 1 of his surfing Pokemon on him. And look how close this is coming. Look at this. All I have is Dig Dug, and I mean, sure, it might seem like there's no big deal, but his Magneton knew Hyper Beam. I don't know what his Magnemite knows, but his Magneton had Hyper Beam. All of his Pokemon, except for maybe Magnemite, I don't know if Magnemite has a cool move. Luckily I went first here. Have some sort of epic move that they should, well, not that they shouldn't have, but that is really good strategy. I mean, I gotta applaud Lieutenant Surge here. As cheap as I think it kind of is, he did a good job. It took me quite a few takes, and maybe someday I'll release one of the takes. but it took me quite a few takes to do this. But with a little strategy, I managed to do it. Alright. Thankfully, that is over. So, alright, so next time we're going to be taking on Erica. Alright, Pie Guy Rules out.